Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pizza64, and right next to me is Mike Sparks TV, or Sparks TV, or Mike
Spark
Sparks.
TV and Mike Sparks music.
Alrighty. And what we're going to be talking about here is the current quarterback situation with Donovan McNabb and Peyton Manning, and possibly a couple other things.
More the veterans, the guys who've been in the league for many years now. You want to start with Donovan?
Yeah, let's go with Donovan McNabb.
All right, just got released on Thursday, put on the waiver list, and then was officially released on Friday. Yeah, we've heard people talking about bringing him to the Bears is the big topic that we've been hearing, but I've been told that Lovie Smith is comfortable with their quarterbacks, the three ones. They currently have Caleb Haney starting because Cutler's out. And I should have researched this, but I don't know the backup for Haney right now. But yeah, what do you think? Where do you think he can go possibly?
Right now, I have two places that really need a quarterback: Jaguars and Colts. Right now, I think Blaine Gabbert's going to be the starter, but
He's probably the future,
yeah, he's the future. But he doesn't. He needs
a
like
mentor.
yeah, kind of like what Aaron Rodgers had with Favre.
Yeah, and
And with the Colts need a future because Andrew Luck is, as much as I hate to say it, because he should be going to the Dolphins or the second worst or whoever's the worst team at the time with no quarterback. That's where he should be going, but I guess he might go to the Colts. And if you have McNabb and Manning next year, I'm not sure. They might trade Manning
yeah, I
next
could
year,
see that.
which they should not because I think Manning's still going to be doing great next year. I think he's going to be right back.
They'll try to keep him around as long as they can. I think. He has a couple rating or records going. He still holds the highest QB rating per season, 121.1. He's started many consecutive games except this season, but he's probably up there with Brett Favre with his 290 some. But Brett Favre, I forget. Manning has about like close to 200 some starts, I think, consecutively.
I think it was like 202 or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, they'll definitely keep him around. I mean, and try to get him in there. They'll probably get him in there as much as they can, even if it's even just for a couple snaps this season or whatever. Um, yeah.
What other teams do you see McNabb going to?
That was a good one. I never thought of the Colts. I could see that though. I mean, I don't know what the hell they're doing with Painter there. I mean, he's kind of just sucking the life out of
And
the
Kerry
game.
Collins is just I don't know what's going on.
Collins is hurt, I think, or either they just have him as a backup to Painter, which I'd definitely start Collins over Painter if I were them. But yeah, I could have saw him. I heard them saying that the Cowboys might be interested. Because Kitna's out. I guess I could kind of see that, but like I was saying earlier before this broadcast, McNabb will probably want to start somewhere.
Kansas City?
I mean, they have. I'm pretty sure over there they're still committed to Castle and
Castle's hurt though.
for now maybe. Oh yeah, for now for this season. I thought you meant next season. They could. I think they want to go with Orton first. I heard they're going to start him on Sunday. Um, that sounds about right from what I heard. Because Palco, 6 interceptions, no touchdown passes. Man,
Seahawks?
I think Pete Carroll likes Tavares Jackson. I saw him play on Thursday night. He really wasn't too bad. He's more of the pass and run type quarterback. Kind of like how
McNabb used to be.
McNabb used to be, and Vic still is, and young too. It's young. Um, I don't know, maybe. Oh, that wouldn't work. I was thinking maybe the Eagles might want him back till Vic gets better, but yeah.
Could you see him with a team maybe like which team struggle? Maybe like I would say what about Texans?
Texans, I think they're pretty set with trying to get Yates in there to start with. Maybe, and they might go to Delhomme. I mean, they have more. They have a more experienced guy just in case if Yates isn't the go-to guy. I mean, they have Delhomme. And even last resort, in my opinion, Callan Clemens.
Yes.
Wasn't a big fan of him when he started for the Jets. But I mean, you got to work with what you have.
Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals, I honestly, I don't like that cold guy or Cobb guy.
Yeah,
They
I
had
never liked him
they had a
either.
backup to him, like Skellington or something. I don't want to say
I don't remember.
something like that. I don't remember, but he seemed to be a pretty good guy. I liked his stats that I saw, the numbers he put up and everything. That one week, a couple weeks ago he started. I think they should really go with him. I don't know what Ken Wisenhunt's thinking there. Yeah. You just think what do you think? Any other teams maybe throw out there?
Viking or no? You just got Leash Viking.
Yeah.
Maybe I would say Buffalo would be probably the last team, but Brian Fitzpatrick's done good this season. I would say 49ers, but I think Aaron Smith's good now.
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith.
Yeah, I agree with that with the 49ers. Alex Smith has been doing a spectacular
I
job
mean,
just stepping
Frank
it up.
Gore's having an MVP year, and don't even get me started on Patrick Wills. Patrick Wills doesn't win Defense Player of the Year. I don't know what's going to go on.
Me either.
That
really.
team is one hell of a team. If they don't beat the Packers, and no other team will, that's going to be a team. I mean, Steelers got 49ers next week after this one, and it's going to be one hell of a battle.
It's going to be a hell of a game for sure.
I mean, Palmo, if he's not in the game, we just call it quits. Just throw a white flag. There's no way we beat him without Palmo. It's going to be a low-scoring game, but it's going to be a physical game. All right. What about Manning? Where do you see Manning's future?
Honestly, I think he's going to get that. I think he's kind of going to be jinxed after this season. With just with the injury, because a lot of those players you've seen come off injuries and they kind of just go down the hill, especially with the veterans like Peyton Manning, the longtime veterans. What I'm seeing is they're kind of just chilling right now and just trying to get. I think they're going to get Andrew Luck and just have him as a backup. As much as I kind of hate to say it, but I mean I think they're going to use him as a. You keep him get him on their roster, and then have Peyton Manning be the mentor for him, and then kind of like if Manning rusts away, kind of, you can get Luck in there and see how he can do with the NFL.
Do you think that Luck is going to be like Leaf?
Luck is going to be. Where's Leaf right now?
Ryan Leaf?
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't been following him that well.
I don't know. He's like doing some broadcast now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ryan Leaf. What a guy. Took the San Diego Chargers to an incredible 1-15 record. After him being the number 1 overall. He was drafted before Manning. Manning was number 2 overall. I'm feeling like he's going to be a bust. I don't know why, but he's.
Peyton Manning's still going to be within the game even if he retires. I mean, he might coach like high school or something, or just even be a broadcaster.
Might be the
I could
QB
totally
coach
see
for the
that.
Giants. He might help his brother out.
Even that too, He'll do something with the rest of his career. Definitely, he'll make the best of it. Or even if it's just in commercials again.
Oh
With the
God!
Sony commercials and the MasterCard commercials.
And the other 50 million just random ass shit that he does.
Yeah, definitely. Um, yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Um, what else you want to talk about?
Well, we could look at I guess, who do you think would be the next big quarterback? Like, could be in the league right now as a backup, or even starting, or they'll be coming in probably for the draft. Sooner or later.
Uh,
Who do you think's the next
Andrew
big thing?
Dalton, Colt McCoy. As much as as a Steeler fan, those two young quarterbacks in about a couple years, Colt McCoy, he's doing everything he can, and Andrew Dalton and AJ Green, that's a deadly duo right now. I think they're going to be the future of the AFC North. Tim Tebow.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I like what
a lot of
Tebow's
people are
doing.
like, "Oh my God, Tebow." Yeah, I'm on the Tebow bandwagon. I used to hate Tebow because he was from Florida, and I'm a Bama fan. But Tim Tebow in the NFL, I don't care if he can't pass. He wins games. That's all a
What
quarterback's supposed to do.
what I think is I like those quarterbacks that can run a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I
me
mean, not
too.
like run too much, but I mean Tebow's doing what he can, and I kind of like how they went to that certain run-based offense a little bit more. What they've been doing lately, it kind of it's different to the NFL, and I think it'll be a new thing, new type of style. Maybe some other teams might do it, or it'll catch on. It'll be like the new thing, with
It
that
should be.
offense, and I think it's really cool how it's just catching defenses off guard in every single game. You just like, what's Tebow gonna do? Run or pass? You know?
I mean, my perfect offense, if they were in their prime, I'd love to have a young Ben Roethlisberger who used to be like Tebow. Remember back in his rookie year and the year before, he used to run all the time.
Yeah.
Back when he was back in the day, but maybe like a Tim Tebow at quarterback, and maybe like a Jerome Bettis at running back. Like that would just be
Yeah.
power football right there. I mean, that's what I think the NFL needs to go back to running football more. I just think that
And I think especially getting the fullback position back again. It's been kind of molding away,
it's just
recently.
people don't even use their fullbacks, not even a block anymore. It's just
It's crazy.
I remember Bettis and Kreider. I mean, that was the great duo.
Lorenzo Neal, Mike Allstott, um,
Yes.
Najee Davenport back when he played fullback. He's pretty cool. William Henderson. I mean, the only fullback I can honestly think of in the NFL right now is John Kuhn from the Green Bay Packers. When you say fullback, current fullback in the NFL, I think John Kuhn because he runs it. We see
Yeah.
him run, we see him block, and everything. He's an every all round type fullback, which is good to see. I like seeing that, and I wish it'd be more
You
in the
consider
NFL.
Peyton Hillis, or yeah,
He's a running back,
he's
though.
a halfback. I thought he was a fullback.
I mean, he very well has that
Fullback
type.
look.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, just Tim Tebow. I mean, right now he's doing great. He might be MVP in a couple of years. I don't know. He might win it. Well, Aaron Rodgers will win obviously, but I'm just
For
saying
now,
if Rodgers just like starts sucking from this point on, Tebow keeps winning. I'll give it to Tebow.
Rodgers is unstoppable right now, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, the Packers. I think that there's a higher chance the Packers are going to lose than the Colts going winless. For some reason, I just feel like the Colts aren't going to win.
Yeah,
Eventually,
I definitely see
Peyton
it
Manning
too.
might come back week 17 and just throw 400 yards.
I'd
That would be incredible.
love to see that. That'd be like the ultimate one time, one game comeback.
Yeah, just prove to Andrew Luck that.
Five
Oh,
touchdowns, 400 yards.
yeah, he'd tell Andrew Luck, be like, not in my house. You can go anywhere
Over
else.
80% of passes completed.
Wear a shirt that says "Go to Miami." Luck in Miami. There it is. Or Luck in I don't know what other shitty teams are. Cardinals.
Yeah.
They've won like 2 games.
It's whatever, really.
What about the Eagles' future quarterback situation? Where are they going to go with there?
I don't know. Vic might get injured a lot, and then they might get fed up with that. Well, from what I remember, Young also gets injured, but he's still hanging in there right now, which is pretty good for the Eagles. I mean, he hasn't been thrown the best, but I still see him as that fourth quarter comeback guy with all the potential of winning games for this franchise that the Eagles have. I totally see it, or he could just win games for the team.
Yeah, I don't get why the Eagles are doing bad. I don't get it. They have all the potential. They should be where the Packers are now. If not, the Falcons should be where the Packers are now.
Well, I don't think they're very well established on defense. That's basically what's been holding them back. If you saw the game on Thursday against